So there's a fair bit that I'm going to try to cram into this video. Next to me, I have some books that I recently purchased from an online retailer. I have a book that I recently traded a subscriber for. I have an AOK from another subscriber, and yet another subscriber actually sent to me something that is going to be given away as part of my 10,000 subscriber giveaway that I'm going to do as soon as we reach 10,000 subscribers. So there was a lot in this video, and if you want to see everything that is sitting off to my side, you definitely want to stay tuned to the video. But I also want to invite you right now, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so that you can stay abreast of all the content that I release here from the channel. And if you subscribe, if you're a new subscriber and you do subscribe, I want you down in the comments section to say that I subscribe so that I can give you a shout out as I read through all of the comments the way that I do on every single video. With that, stay tuned. Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. As you heard in that intro, I have some pretty awesome boxes and packages that are sitting off to my right here that we are going to open up over the course of this video, and I'll probably do it in probably the same order that I mentioned in the intro. So hopefully that takes a little bit of mystery out of what we're going to do. There are two packages here from my comic shop, which is located down in Texas. I like ordering from these guys and have been for a couple of years now. I have been, like I said, consistently using them when I'm unable to find things at my local comic shop for one reason or another. And they do a pretty good job. You know, a lot of times they actually, in my opinion, undergrade some of their comics. And their prices aren't bad, and then they undergrade on top of that. And so rarely do I ever get something from them that I am disappointed in. So if I can figure out how to open this box, I'm not sure what kind of box they sent this time, but we're going to hopefully open this up without damaging what is on the inside. It's a different kind of box. We're going to open this thing up and check out what's in here. And like I said, there's two different boxes, and so I know what I ordered. I'm just not sure what is in which box. So we have that open, I think, now. And there we go. All right, so we are inside now. Set that off to the side there. And secured it on a nice piece of cardboard. Cut this open. And stuck it inside of another bag. So bear with me, people. Bear with me as I work my way through this packaging. The only complaint that I ever have about my comic shop is I never want to pay for the faster shipping. So I tend to have to wait a little while for things to show up. But, you know, in this world of instant gratification, I guess I can hold my horses a little bit longer. They sent Mylar. They actually sent some Mylar with these books. So let's set that there so I can clear some space. And that is cool. We're going to set that right there for a sec. These are incredibly cool. Incredibly cool. And let me make sure. Let me see if we can get my order correct here on this one, because there is definitely a sequence to this. Try to get it in some semblance of an order to be able to show you. So I first saw these books, the regular covers, on Instagram, and as soon as I saw them, I was like, I have to have these covers. And I'm not very big on like hunting for covers. Like, I don't consider myself a cover hunter, but occasionally I do see a cover that just speaks to me and I have to have it. So in that spirit, some Alex Ross goodness. And if you posted this up on Instagram, I blame you. But here it is. This is Iron Man #1. This is the 6th series cover, issue #1, as I mentioned, by the very talented Alex Ross. Just fantastic cover right there. So again, saw this on Instagram, could not find it in my local comic shop. So I went to mycomicshop.com to make the purchase. And while I was there, while I was on their website, I saw something else that I had not seen on the Instagram machine. The sketch cover. This is the sketch cover. This is, I guess this is like cover J. Just fantastic. Fantastic. And you can actually see them side by side there. Just incredible. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully you can see it. Incredible right there. Such a talented guy. And so again, keeping it going. Here is the Immortal Hulk issue #37. This is the B cover right here. I already have one copy of this. The copy that I was able to pick up from my local comic shop wasn't in like the best shape. This one is definitely in a much, much better shape, as is that one right there. So this is actually issue #37. This is the C cover, the sketch variant. I'm not sure why they put it in such a large bag. But they did, and that's perfectly fine. Protect it. And then here is the one that I saw first that was just calling my name. This is a giant size X-Men Storm issue #1. This is the C cover. And as you already surmised, I went ahead and picked up the D cover as well. Just striking covers. So there you go. That's I was pretty pleased with this purchase right here. I was pretty pleased. And like I said, for whatever reason, I did not see any of those sketch variants, and they might have been like one per store. I did not see them on Instagram. I didn't see or hear anybody talk about them, and it was not honestly until I was on the My Comic Shop website that I even realized that those covers were available. So I consider myself lucky to have been able to find those. They were not cover price, and so I actually had to stare at them for a little bit before I pulled the trigger, to be honest with you, because they were not cover price. They were not, and but it was. I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it because the books are just really, really nice. I'm gonna have to repurpose some of that cardboard down there. So here is the second package from my comic shop. I'm gonna open this up and share with you guys what is inside of this bag as well. All right, wish they'd use some painter's tape, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? All right, so that one is free. And then let's take a look on the inside of this one. So this one this is a cool one. This is a cool set of books right here. So what I picked up here is 7 Secrets, and I actually picked up a lot of the 7 Secrets issue #1 covers, but there were some that I did not see. This is issue #1. This is the H cover. This was not available in my local comic shop. All of the other covers that I picked up were actually from my local comic shop, but I did not see these. This is the G cover right here, and this is like the whole family, right? These are the parents, and this is the son, who in issue #1 is actually a baby. I don't think we actually see him until issue #2. So this might actually be the first cover appearance, and this is 7 Secrets issue #1 cover G. So I thought that was a pretty cool one. Here is, let's see what cover this is. This is the issue #2 right here. Issue #2. And these are a little out of order. Sorry about that. And then here is issue #2. This is the B cover. And this other one is, of course, the Virgin cover. Virgin cover of issue #2 right there. So I picked up those. So I have to go and look to see whether I have all of the covers for issue number 1, because I'm honestly not sure if I have them all. This next one is you only find them when they're dead. And I didn't see any of these variants in the local comic shops, but of course my comic shop had them. We only find them when they're dead. Sooner or later, I'll remember the actual title. We only find them when they're dead. This is issue number 1. This is the C cover right here. This is a fantastic series that I started reading. I cannot wait until issue number 2 comes out. And then right here is issue number 1. This is the D cover right here. And just a really, really cool like post-apocalyptic space cosmic odyssey sci-fi kind of book. I mean, it's good. Fingers crossed that it continues. But a couple of the Virgin covers right here that I picked up, and again, I'm picking up some of these because I just genuinely enjoy the stories, and the cover art is also not bad. So right here is a trade. I believe that this is the trade that I did with somebody. I've been doing a lot of trades as of late, and just having a lot of fun. Doing deals with subscribers of the channel. And again, it's one of those things where if you can have a sensible conversation with someone around the values of a book, especially if you're doing graded books. What are the values? What are the FMVs? What's happening with the sales price? You can actually come to some pretty awesome agreements. And so I've been doing some pretty solid deals with subscribers, and have been very pleased with how things have gone. So this is one book that I was able to pick up. I actually mentioned on Instagram that I wanted to get a copy of this. Several people reached out to me, and I was able to very quickly make a deal with a subscriber. They walked away with a book that they wanted, and I walked away with a book that I wanted for my collection. And I think everyone is happy about the way that it went down. So right here, we have Astonishing Tales issue number 25. And this is the first appearance of Deathlock, Luther Manning. This is a pretty cool book right here. Very pleased about this one. I think this book could actually probably be pressed. I see a couple of pressable defects in there, so it might be a book that could be pressed, but it's an 8.5 with off-white to white pages. Astonishing Tales issue number 25. I've been going back reading some Luther Manning stuff. The Deathlock character actually takes me back a little bit to my childhood, because Deathlock in the 90s was one of those characters like Spider-Man and Punisher and Wolverine and Darkhawk that just crossed over from book to book to book. And I read a lot of him back then, but I never really got into the character, and I've been going back trying to read some of the other stuff. And there is a story that was done, I want to say it was like a 4-part story arc that was done, and I cannot remember who worked on it. It was probably one of the best Deathlock series that I have ever read. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, this is one where there was like the father that got in the way. He was killed. His brain was placed into the Deathlock suit. I mean, it was a fantastic read, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what it was called. It was probably like Deathlock with some other stuff. But if you can remember what it is, if you guys know, put it down in the comment section. But shout out to the subscriber that I was able to work out this deal with. This is a really cool book, and I'm very pleased to have this in the collection. And in future videos, you'll probably see some additional trades that I've been doing with folks. So next up, I'm going to actually get to the AOK here from my man Matt Woods in a second. And then I'm also going to open up what I think is an AOK from Master Blaster for my 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So we'll do these two unboxings in a hot second. But before we get to those two things, I want to give you, as a subscriber of my channel, an opportunity to add a really awesome book to your collection. This is the Go Collect giveaway video. This is a video that I do every single week in which I provide subscribers of the channel with a phrase that allows them to enter into a random giveaway at the end of the week. And the criteria for this thing is that you basically have to be a subscriber, a resident of the United States, a resident of Canada, or have a mailing address in the US. Those are essentially the only requirements, right? And that's why at the beginning I was like, hey, subscribe, right? So I will give you a phrase in just a hot second. And then once I do give you that phrase, you basically head over to the community tab. You find the post where I'm talking about the giveaway. You click the link because there will be a link. You head over to MailChimp. You plug in 3 pieces of information. 2 of them are relevant to you, and 1 of them is the phrase. You plug it in, then you tune in to the Ready, Set, Go preview show on Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time to find out if you are the winner. That's basically it. And if you have any issues, if you search here on YouTube for Regie Collects Go Collect Giveaway, there are videos that will walk you through the process. Do not post in the comment section of this video any questions related to this giveaway. Watch the video. Regie Collects Go Collect. Search for it. Watch the video. And if you still have questions, send me a message on Instagram or email. That information will come at the end of this video here. The book that we are going to be giving away is Batman 635. This is the first Jason Todd as Red Hood. This is a really, really cool book. It is a 9.6 with white pages. This is this week's Go Collect giveaway, and this book could be yours. It could be yours very, very soon. So the phrase for this week is Dark Knight. Dark Knight. DARKKNIGHT. Dark Knight is the phrase for this week's Go Collect giveaway. So there you go. That is it. And good luck to everybody who enters the contest this week. All right. So now let's open up what it is that my man Matt Woods has sent me. And I'll tell you, I already know what it is. And I know why he sent it. And so we're going to open this thing up and I will show you guys what is inside. Very, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. Matt, brother, I know you're watching this video. I absolutely appreciate you hooking me up with this. And, man, good job. Good job on the wrapping, man. I definitely appreciate this. This is something that I probably would not have purchased myself just because I'm cheap. But as a gift, it is a fantastic gift. It really is a fantastic gift. Oh man, it's the hardcover. Wow, how cool is this? So this is the 50th anniversary of the Overstreet comic book guide. This thing is fantastic. This is really, really cool. I have never purchased an Overstreet before. And this one's cool, man. This is a cool book right here. I've heard really great things about the various articles that are in here. I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking if I've read the various articles that are contained in here because according to folks, there's a lot of really great tidbits and tips and pointers and things like that that are actually contained in here. And I've never purchased one. I've never honestly read one either. And so I'm actually looking forward to checking this out and reading some of the articles that are in here. People are like, hey, if you want to have, a little bit of, guidance on like what's to come and what may happen in the future, the advisors that write this fantastic content can actually give some great insight into what the future may hold. The other reason why I think that Matt sent this to me is because I'm actually mentioned in here. I think this is the one where I'm actually mentioned in here. One of the columnists or Overstreet advisors actually wrote a post or an article, and in there made mention of me. So I think that was the other reason why he sent this over to me. And this thing is cool. I thought it was going to be a soft cover. I did not realize that it was going to be the hardcover, but this is very cool. And our comeback will be, that's cool, they actually are supporting Diamond. So you will probably see this book in the background from here on out, because this is one of those things you put on a coffee table, or you put it on the shelf and you use it as a piece of reference. So Matt, brother, thank you very much. I absolutely appreciate it. All right, so the very last thing that we are going to get to here is we are going to open this up. And this right here, I believe, is from my man, Master Blaster. And he sent this via someone else as part of the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So what I've basically been doing is trying to pull together and amass down here a bunch of stuff that I'm going to give away as part of the, me reaching 10,000 subscribers. And I think that we'll probably give away a couple of prizes to a couple of different people. I'm still kind of noodling how I want to do the giveaway, but we're going to do something special because people have been sending in some really, really awesome stuff and volunteering some stuff. And again, this is not a solicitation for people to send me more stuff. That is definitely not that. I wish I'd had my notes with me for what this is, but it is Amazing Spider-Man Keepsake Edition. This is Carnage, Venom, and the Amazing Spider-Man. This is what is this? It was so long ago that he gave me the details, but this is actually some kind of keepsake edition featuring Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man. It is actually still sealed in the package, and I probably should have had my notes ready where he describes what this is, and you can actually see a sketch through the paper. But this thing is still sealed, which is really, really cool. So if you are a big Spider-Man, Carnage, Venom fan, this could actually be yours. And it says, we're introducing Carnage, the evil spawn of Venom, in a bold new keepsake edition. There are 6 oversized black and white cards, 3 featuring Carnage and 3 featuring Spider-Man for cover art for issues 361, 362, and 363. The 7th card is a full-color mini press sheet featuring the 6 designs at actual trading card size. Plus, we're including a bonus Comic Images Prism card in every keepsake. This is from 1992. This thing was issued. This is actually really cool. And again, if you're like a huge Spider-Man fan, Carnage fan, Venom fan, you definitely want to be on the lookout for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway contest from Regie Collects. This thing is also numbered. 3,496 is the number. This is awesome. I have to find some place to put that where it can actually be safe. And let me make sure. I think that is everything. I think I have accomplished every single thing that I set out to do in this video, and I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, I want to encourage you to hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment behind so we can mix it up in the comment section. If you need to reach out to me, you can do that on Instagram at Regie Collects. That is actually my preferred, but if you need to reach out to me via email, you can do that as well at Regie@regiecollects.com. Take care.